Hey, babe. Y'all already know I'm not talking unless you're giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Okay. We about to go ahead and get into This Is Messy. I know it's been a minute. I know how much y'all like some This Is Messy. So let us, without further ado, go ahead and get right on into it, okay? Let's get into question one. Question one says, girlfriend loves to cook, but nobody wants to eat it. When meat smells bad, she seasons it, fries it, puts it in the freezer, and then warms it up for guests, dinner parties, work potluck lunches, etc. 0 out of 10, I do not recommend. I told her gently that just because she likes to cook doesn't mean she should. Her response, just because you like to fuck doesn't mean you should. Ooh. I told her that I've had her moan and call my name for years so she could stop the cap. Her, you're fat. I'll moan and say whatever to get you to roll over and go to sleep. Why are women like this? What to do with this relationship now? It seems like neither one of y'all happy, so you might need to figure out how to move on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, would you want to offer to cook the food then? You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird. So she don't know how to cook. Don't nobody want to eat it. And I'm stuck on the fact that, okay, the meat be smelling bad. She seasons it, fries it, put it in the freezer, and then warm it up for the guests. And she, girl, I don't know. I don't know how to help y'all. Okay, maybe offer to cook instead of having her cook. Like, do you cook? Okay, I don't know. Just because you like to fuck don't mean that you should. I told her I be having her moaning and calling my name for years so she could stop the cap. And did she tell you that you fat? She gonna say whatever to get your big ass to roll over and go to sleep. Seems like you're both unhappy and you're likely staying together because of inflation. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's easy to tell you to get the hell on and figure out how you finna get out of this situation because neither one of y'all happy, or either y'all just gonna have to be okay with being roommates or something. Maybe you just don't eat her food no more. Don't worry about what she doing and how she feeding them people at the potlucks and all of that, dinner parties and stuff. Child, if how y'all having dinner parties if she can't cook? Maybe this is for work or something like that. But I guess I mean I just want to eat it if that's what they want to do. That's what somebody at work may like her cooking. I just want to eat it. So you don't eat her food, and then she ain't got to worry about hunching you. Maybe y'all just live like roommates or something. I don't know. But good luck to the people. Let's keep going. Question two says, my new husband, married for 2.5 years, spent a lot of our money to send his daughter to college. She's the first to attend college in his family, and he's very proud. She flunked out, and she's living off campus and doing hair out of her apartment. SHI hit the fan when some local women robbed her. So she called me for the money, or at least called me for money. She confided to me that she's taking her hustle online with adult cam work and dancing at local clubs. She made me promise not to tell her dad, but I fear for her safety. Florida is a dangerous place for a 20-year-old from Kansas. I'd like her to return home so we can get her back on track. How do I tell her father that she's not in college and is living dangerously without breaking her trust? I don't think this is good advice, but I was gonna say you and Daddy might need to take a trip down there to Florida potentially, and go into one of them clubs she be dancing at. I mean, maybe I'm just saying, like, Daddy don't need to see her like that, but Daddy need to see her like that to snatch her ass the hell up out that club. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and you seem to have an issue with the fact that spent our money to send his daughter to college, child. But that's messed up. She done took the folks' money to go to college and then done flunked out of college. Just sitting up there wasting the people's time, honey. And you down there doing what you want to do, dancing and calling me for money. You ain't finna be, girl. I feel like that's extortion just a little bit. You ain't finna be calling me, asking me for no coinage, and you ain't telling your daddy what the hell going on. I got to deal with what's going on in this house. Absolutely not. So I would be dropping little clues, okay? Telling him he need to go down there and check on his daughter. And I would have told her right out the gate that I can't promise you that this is something I'm finna keep from your dad. I'm just not even gonna hold you on that. You gonna have to be mad at me, do what you do. But how my marriage is set up, I'm not gonna be able to not let him know what's going on. Okay? And then you sending her money, and it's gonna be y'all money that you sending down to her. Child, and I'm with you. I feel like any place is a dangerous place for a 20-year-old that ain't from there. In my personal, and then you over here at local clubs and you over here doing adult cam work. So the work that you doing at the local clubs and the adult cam work, is that not paying you enough at that age? Child, please. I feel like she been over here faking. She been over here playing the daddy from the beginning, acting like she want to go to college or whatever the case was, just to get her ass down there in Florida and really show who the hell she really is. That's what it's giving a little bit. So I would have never promised her that I wouldn't be keeping anything from her daddy. That's number one. And number two, I would encourage him to take a trip down to Florida to go check on his daughter to see how she really living. Period. Okay? Surprise her for a birthday or something. But either way, good luck. All right. Leave y'all thoughts and stuff down below. Let's get into question 3. Question 3 says, my boyfriend told me on my birthday that he loves my long neck. Ooh, child. And he fantasizes about strangling me in my sleep. How was you a killer? I wanted this to be our last birthday celebration. He grinned. I was scared shitless. I've been slowly untangling myself from him, ignoring text messages, canceling link ups, but the more I pull away, the harder he chases me. I don't want to get police involved at this point, but I also don't want to wait too late. What do I do? Girl, I think you're doing the right thing. Okay? Falling back, canceling link ups. And then so what is he the hard so if he's chasing you harder, is he like stalking you or something like that? At some point, it's given you may have to get the police involved. You may have to get a restraining order. First, you're gonna have to tell him that you don't want him around and that this relationship ain't working for you no more. And I understand you may be fearful of what he gonna do, but you definitely need to make sure that you got what you need to have for protection, in my opinion. But you might have to get the people involved. Talk about something, he loves her long neck and fantasizes about strangling her in her sleep. Like, what kind of shit is that? I wanted this to be your last birthday celebration. Like, what? And then he grinned. Yeah, like, yeah, let me get the hell away from you. Blocked on all social media platforms and any other thing. Matter of fact, let me just get a whole new damn number, to be honest with you. Let me just get a whole new damn number. You might have to get the police involved. You might need to get some security around your home, in your car, and everything. Okay? Because this man is unhinged just a bit to me. That's what I'm thinking. Ugh, I don't want to get the police involved, girl. If he keep chasing you hard enough, you gonna have to get the damn police involved. Cause this man sounds like a weirdo for sure. But good luck to you, ma'am. Hopefully it works out. Good luck, ma'am. Let's get to question 4. Question 4 says, Paige thought she was better than me. And we both grew up poor. So I chose to make money after high school and she went to college. We lost contact until 3 months ago. I wanted to smash and Paige wanted a relationship, so I played along. She talks down to me, corrects me publicly if I don't say my words right. Paige always wanting to go out. She looks good, but I've got the money. She introduced me to a few females when we go out, and I linked with women in her circle to humiliate her. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Paige always want to go out. She looks good, but I've got the money. She introduced me to a few females when we go out, and I linked with women in her circle to humiliate her. Mainly because she wants me to buy drinks for everyone while she makes fun of my speech. I fell hard for one of her friends, Nia, and I ghosted Paige. Paige responded by slashing Nia's tires, name calling on social media, and showing up unannounced for SEX. I slept with Paige just to ghost her again. Humiliation, but she FaceTimed Nia from my bed while I slept. Nia dumped me and Paige won't leave me alone and claims she's pregnant. How do I get Nia to forgive me? How do I convince Paige to delete our mistake? Or she'll be a well-educated single mom. Ooh, child, I'm not helping you on that. Because you was out here thotting and bopping and you let your ego get in the way of everything. You continue to deal with Paige even after she was correcting you publicly and stuff. So you felt like she was humiliating you, so you decided to humiliate her. And because of your poor judgment, you decided to continue to smash on her and now supposedly got her pregnant. That's what you get. I'm not gonna help you out this situation. And now you trying to get Nia back. I don't want Nia to forgive you at all. All right. But Nia, you ain't nobody to be asking for forgiveness from if you knew that that was Paige's man and you met him by way of Paige, or I don't know if this is a girl or guy, but you done met this person by way of Paige and you still went on to smash. So obviously this the guy if she's saying she's pregnant. So who are you to be asking for forgiveness from because you sat up there and messed with your friend's man? So all y'all trash, in my personal opinion, and y'all created this situation for yourself. So now y'all got to sit in it. And the sad part is that I feel like Paige will be very okay being a well-educated single mama, just so she can continue to cause hell in your damn life potentially. But you created this, and that's that. I don't know how you're gonna be able to convince her to delete the mistake because it's just up to her and how she feeling and what she want to do. You should have thought about that. You should have been a little more careful than that instead of trying to be player and humiliate people. Okay, now you the one looking stupid. Well, good luck. Let's keep going. Okay, good luck to the foolishness. Let's get to question 5. All right. Question 5 says, we married 3 years ago and we have a newborn. Okay. My husband sends zick pics to his ex-girlfriends. Sometimes they respond with cash apps or with, the news. I caught him and asked him to stop as it's a form of cheating. He eventually tells me that he has an OF account and these women pay him for his pics. Interesting. So he sent it to the ex-girlfriends and they cash apping him. And so I guess he was a garbage man when we met. He quit that good paying job months ago and has since been producing erotic content. Mm-mm. I can't support this and I've asked him to stop. He told me he was born to do wow. And soon he will perform it with other women. Advice. Well, I feel like if he wants to go out there and be reckless, then let him and go ahead and get that divorce, honey. Go and get that divorce potentially. The first thing you might want to do is just cease all sexual activity with him, period. Okay. And let him do his thing. And the moment he starts making a ton of money is when you really divorce so you could be entitled to some of that coin. Okay. Stop having sex with that man. Start working and creating a life outside of that man. And when he really starts to see some money, that's when you divorce so you can get you a portion of that coin he got. Okay. But that's all I got. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's the audacity for me. Y'all been married for 3 years. He was a garbage man. Stop doing that and decided to now send out zit pics. And then he's about to, girl, ain't that song? Don't care nothing about you and y'all married. Child. Good luck. I hope said, girl, figure it out, honey. Let's keep going. Let's get to question 6. All right. Question 6 says, I'm an adventurous black man and I date all races. My current girlfriend invited me to dip my toe into a BDS. Okay. Pleasure pool. So she invited me to a fight club and the only other black guy there was the bouncer. And he shook his head no at me when she gave him the secret password to enter. He mumbled, nah, don't go, bro. As she led me into the party. I'm the only black guy there. I didn't get any or any of that type of time. Just old naked white couples beating me with leather whips. That's crazy. It was a race play party. And he told you not to go. My girlfriend knew this and set me up to be humiliated. I've explained how this was traumatic for me, but she says I'm overreacting and basically to man up. Any advice? The fact that you're sitting here asking us for advice when you know that you shouldn't be with a person that's going to humiliate you like that, yikes. I don't know what to tell you. You wanted to dip your toe into it and she done let you dip your toe. When she dip, you dip, y'all dip. You done did all that dipping and then got your ass whooped down there to the party. And you want to come and ask us what you should do? I think you know exactly what it is that you should do. Do you think you overreacting? I don't really feel that sorry for you, to be honest with you. I feel like that's the risk you take when you start dating different folks and stuff. Okay? And dipping your toe into things you ain't got no business dipping your toe in. Okay? Child, leave that lady alone. And next time a brother try to give you a heads up, say don't do it. Maybe you need to listen to the bouncer. Just a little piece, okay? But good luck. That's all that I got at this time. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I could face